When they put this African song on here? When they put this African game in here? When did they put this African song in here? For what, yo? Why would you do that? You're a simpleton. It's not cool, yo. You're addicted to trading. No, we didn't. I don't make as many trades as you, my guy. Ain't no trade. I make 5. I got a point guard you can build up if you want to. Nimhard or Nimar, whatever the fuck your name is. He young and he is 77. You wasn't trying to move. I don't know. I'm about to make something up. Who?
With Grant Hill
I
and
got
Clark
a game.
Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce is our reporter. And given the
I'm trying to get the Turkish nigga, but Walt don't be trying to give him up.
Expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for
Hey. I just scored a body. Oh God.
I mean, Scoot
So much
gets off the
go
ground
to
in a
go
hurry
watch my
and put
video.
some emphasis on it too.
Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Henderson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
Pass to
I
finish
got Jalen
with.
Green. I was gonna hit something regardless.
To halt the run. To the inside.
Shit, I was about to have Landry Edwards too, but you told me not to.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4.
Don't worry, because when we draft, I'm gonna get
Clark,
Evan
we
Mobley
know
coming.
Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his
Come draft time, you gonna trade
Hey, I
him.
thought he was quite good, to be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie. He was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen.
That's not good.
Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
There's the block. Walker with the steal. They're running. Here's Smith. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
All right, I'm
you
done
see
trying to
the
catch
vision
bodies.
from Henderson. Just a terrific
Let me play for real
facilitator.
bad.
Here's Black. Outside
All right,
Edwards.
court one, bro.
Here's Markkanen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just
That's
taking it
what, man,
right
I
to
don't
the
care.
rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Henderson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Black, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Henderson misses. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved.
I'm not playing. I'm not ever playing with Michael.
And he lobs it up.
It's just the principle.
Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Inside. Here's Green. Drops in the layup for two.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Here he goes. Here's Black. It's rebounded by Indiana. Henderson, right sides. To the middle. Over to the wing. For three, Smith. Finney Smith pulls it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room.
Oh, they're playing mad now.
That he missed that one.
Pass to Black.
Hey, the Broncos, are you talking about in real life?
There's the rejection.
For what?
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
70.
Shot from the inbound. Here's Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. Claxton's got 8.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Henderson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here. 1:21 left in the first. Here's Green. The rebound by Markkanen. Orlando trailing here. Here's Bridges. And Toppin pulls it down.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
The Magic making a switch here. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Pass to Wagner. Bridges, right side. It's stolen by Green. Now the Pacers on the move. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Outside Sexton. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he probably thought he was going to
I never told you he was bad.
Count it.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Nice move. And it's hammered home by Green.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Smith with it. Wagner picks him up. Picked by Smith. On the attack, Green.
When Green turns on the speed, watch out. Blew by the defense on the drive that time.
Markkanen outside. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's got 6 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 3. And back to the start of the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Middleton.
Oh, he blocked my
Got
foot.
a piece of it.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
On the wing, Sexton. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Middleton, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Carter. Fires from deep. Fires hitting the triple. Carter's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Three-pointer is up. Middleton sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a three on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh,
Down
my
deflected.
goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Middleton. The shot no good. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, man. I mean, Clarkson just punishing the defense, running right in for the slam.
Stolen by Jackson. And Clarkson, here we go. Nice D from Wagner. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
Ooh.
Here's Middleton, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense, in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
It's Middleton on the wing. Here's Henderson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
I wish I never gave me Scoot Henderson there.
Here's Black. Pass to Claxton. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hey,
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside for Henderson. Second shot opportunity. Here's Smith. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Edwards. Driving in. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Make some noise for the 407.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Henderson's got 15 points. Fires from the wing. Edwards can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Walker. Outside for Henderson. Spins. No good off the spin. Orlando trailing here.
he must have made a bump.
So both teams changing it up here.
That's cool. Jalen Green in the game. He's gonna show him how to do it.
Substitution on the court.
That's why I'm not up by a lot. I'm gonna go by
Give him
3.
8 points now. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Black. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
There's 31 seconds left to the second period. Going inside, Finney-Smith. Marking it from long range. Here's Claxton.
I forgot he had a little marketing.
Strong finish with 2 hands.
And when the game is this close, you
I
have to
forgot he had a
go
little
all out.
marketing.
He certainly Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
The Magic.
Superior ball handling from Green that time. Had the defender on his heels.
On the take. Shots good by Black. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Outside, Green. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA-level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time? That's a good way to do it. Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Middleton. There's the triple. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Here's Black. Marketed outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by Middleton.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The shot misses.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Here's Black. He's got 5. Pass to Claxton. And And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Driving inside.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
To the left side wing. Here's Black. He has 7. And Green comes to help. On the wing, Green. The 3. Pass to Henderson. With some arc. It's deflected. Here's Black. And he jams it home. With authority.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And the Magic making a change here. That's good from Henderson. Here's Black. He's got 9. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
3, 2, 1.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Indiana. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. Into the lane.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And here's Green from the arc. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Here's Black. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Pacers making a switch here.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Henderson misses.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yep, the charge is
All
cool.
right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, you know, for me, when
it's
you
a
can
flag.
convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. Henderson misses.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
To the inside. Here's Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And that one is hammered home.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Here's Black. And a foul called on the way up.
Get the fuck out
So
the
he'll
game,
take
bro.
2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Toppin. And here's Clarkson. There's a screen by Toppin. From downtown, it's hauled in by Black. Orlando calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Orlando leading. Pass to Markkanen. Bridges, left side. Count it. Bridges has got 6.
Well, you got to do a lot more than this to stop Bridges. I mean, when he's got momentum behind him, he runs right through the defense.
The shot by Brown, no good. Now the Magic with it.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot
man,
without
my
fouling.
God.
Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he finally knocks one down. "11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. The first one falls. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Clarkson attacking. 3 seconds left. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game.
60.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Middleton. He's feeling it. No good. A bit long that time.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Edwards fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Magic lead by 7.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
They get it back. Outside, Green.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for the Pacers.
And he can't hit the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And so it's Indiana with it. Takes a 3.
Of course,
Here's
man.
Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice job there waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Edwards fires from way outside. The Pacers pull it in. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. The Magic making a switch here. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They lead by 4. Here's Wagner. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. So it's the Pacers now. Outside for Henderson. Up and over Carter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Orlando with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Middleton outside. A clear look for Green. It's rebounded by Wagner. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Middleton outside. The baseline J is on the way.
They think that Max probably gets a lot of attention from opposing offensive line with pass protection. Coach and other ones. You get 3 other guys that I think they feel can win one-on-one.
Jump shot is good.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Edwards. It's tipped. Green for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's Orlando. 7-point differential. Here's Black. And the layup is good off the glass.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Indiana had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Black. Pass to Claxton. Here's Edwards. Green covering. Clock at 6. Markkanen with it. Second chance effort. No. He's now 4 for 8 shooting.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
First team foul.
Here's Black. On the wing, Finney Smith. Markkanen for 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Middleton. The layup misses. Orlando leading. Walker with a steal. Pass to Green. From deep three-point land. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Green's got 26 points.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Now here's Markkanen. Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
The line for the Magic, Anthony Edwards.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And by Markkanen. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Outside Walker. Pass to Smith. Rebound by the Magic. Up top, Edwards. On the wing, Finney Smith. Shot is good by Edwards.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Outside Edwards. For three. Knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The deep three. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Even early on in this game,
I'll take him, but he's not getting Jalen Green back, though.
And it
He's
makes a
dead.
huge...
Unless he want Chris Middleton.
Unless they wound up in a tie, which faced both teams. I mean, really hard to I mean, at the beginning of the game, you're thinking, the Steelers, they need a tie. I swear to you.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what?
You got Franz Wagner?
Be a team and leader. I make a
How the fuck you get him? I want him.
like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? In the jungle. In the jungle. In the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? In the jungle. In the jungle. In the jungle.